Merry Christmas, boys.
Merry Christmas.
Holy Random Monday podcast.
I know, got to with it being Christmas week.
Although low key a Christmas pod would be like fire. We'd be
Oh,
sleeping,
there's a
possibly
lot to do
drunk.
on that day, though.
Yeah, I agree. But like we'd be tired from all the food, possibly drunk.
I don't even think I'll be in camp at this, like when we do it.
I don't know
The
where I'll
pod
be.
normally.
I don't, but we could just bring our phones. Just hey, here's the fam.
Yeah, valid.
Well,
Valid.
Joe, I'm sad
You're sad. Why are you sad?
because you beat me in last week's picks.
Oh yeah, I did much better than you did.
2 games is not much better.
We picked head to head, and you got one of them right.
The first one.
Yeah,
So I started off perfect.
you started off hot, but
I picked yeah, because you're a bandwagon. You're biased. You picked your team to win. How
I
could you?
picked your team to win too.
Yeah, but I picked against my team.
Yeah, but I was right.
I'm happy.
It's valid. It's valid.
Cowboys Twitter, man, it's so stupid.
All Twitter's stupid. It's great.
Who are the Cowboys going to draft? Whoever's available at pick 15.
Ashton GT.
Whoever's available at pick 15. Like they're acting like they were like. I saw something. True story. And then we can get started with a big packaged Christmas episode.
Whoa. Let's not talk about packages here, okay?
Anywho, Bear. Someone legitimately said the Cowboys don't know how to tank. Do they even have a first round pick? I was like, do you know how the draft works? Like, you can't play yourself out of a first round pick unless you just trade it away. We're not the Panthers. Like, how can you be so loud and wrong? Google's free.
I think everybody has their first round pick this year.
Even if they didn't, Google's free. It takes 2 seconds to say Cowboys draft pick 2025. Oh, they have a draft pick. There you go.
Yeah.
Like, just loud and wrong. Like today, I don't know if you've been seeing, like I've been doing the cut 5, keep 5, like wide receivers and running backs and stuff like that.
Mm-mm.
Oh, well, I recently did one where it's obviously random, but we did cut 7, keep 3. So completely like you don't know the order of the receivers, it's just random. And I kept Randy Moss, Marvin Harrison, and Larry Fitzgerald.
Oh, you cut Jerry Rice, didn't you?
I did not. I did not. Actually, you know what? That's how we're gonna start this, and we're gonna jump into it. I'm actually gonna pull it up right now and look at what I said, what the actual list was. That's not it. This one? That's not it.
Jeez Louise, my guy.
Sorry, Joe. This is your blind side.
Okay.
Okay. So I cut. Here, I'll do it in order. See what you would have done. All right. Well, you already kind of know it's kind of spoiled. So you 3, no matter what.
James is either
3.
frozen.
Well, you'll see. This is exactly.
There he is. There he is.
This is the exact order that it popped up. Number 1 was Mike Evans.
Cut. Love Mike Evans, but cut.
I said that. I love Mike Evans. Cut. Okay. The very next one, Andre Reed.
Ooh, tough. Cut. Close, but cut.
Next one, Jay Jettis.
Hasn't done enough yet. Cut.
Okay. Next one, Randy Moss.
Keep, but at 3.
Well, the order doesn't matter.
Yeah. Keep, but at 3.
Next one, Marvin Harrison.
Where would I put Marv? I'm going to cut him.
You would cut him. Where would you put Marv?
I would say he's like around number 10 for me.
Okay. That's fair. I kept him. So in this case, you keep him too.
Yeah, because I would probably like it's early, but I would say that just putting it into the future, I'll probably keep JJ over Marv.
When JJ's done.
Yeah,
Not
I'll
right now.
probably but I'll like Marv is actually pretty close to Mike Evans to me.
Okay.
I
And
love
then,
him, but no.
yeah, well, I kept Marv.
Uh-huh.
Probably a panic move, but either way, the next one was Larry Fitzgerald.
Keeping Larry Fitz.
Okay,
I
so
love Larry Fitz.
my keeps are done. So imagine your keeps are also done. So the rest of these are cut. You tell me where you don't agree. Hypothetically, Julio.
So Julio was next.
Julio was right after
Julio would probably keep.
over Marv.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one was Isaac Bruce.
Well, now I feel bad.
Yeah. So just wait. Just wait. Next one,
that.
Brandon Marshall.
Cut.
Solid but cut. So I'm thinking where I'm at right now with Moss, Harrison, and Fitz. I mean, that's decent.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I said Bruce and Julio. I would have Marv and Julio in that same ballpark area. That the
I
final
would
10.
I would have Julio just an edge above him.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not mad that I got Julio after, but
Yeah.
Isaac Bruce was kind of like, ooh.
Yeah.
But very last one. Megatron. And here's the crazy thing.
Yep.
Here's the crazy thing. I did the exact same video yesterday, and the last pick was Megatron. And I was like, I didn't push. I never actually pushed cut because you can't cut Megatron. You can't. You can't. So it was like one of those things like, how did I make the same video twice? And yesterday, I kept Jerry Rice, Marvin Harrison, and Antonio Brown.
Yeah. See,
And then
AB I love, but I don't. Something about AB. It's probably the personality. It's probably the team he plays for. I just have him lower ranked than he actually should be.
well,
Like I hate the Steelers, and I just don't like his personality.
that's fair. But I when I ranked it, when I chose him, I was like, you can stack his prime against anyone.
Yeah.
So I was like,
ever.
I'm gonna go ahead and keep him. And he was my last keep. But I had Steve Smith Sr., Devontae, Tim Brown, Mike Evans again, Julio, and Andre Johnson. And then last one, Megatron.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
My thing is AB. Honestly, one of those names that you said reminds me a lot of him. Like is a lot. AB reminds me a lot of this person because this person was before AB. Steve Smith Sr. It's just Steve Smith Sr. had a worse quarterback.
Yeah. And Steve Smith Sr. Would put you in your place and not do jumping jacks off the field and quit in the middle of the game.
I mean, AB did karate kick somebody in the middle of the play.
That's fine. That's fine. It's football.
I know. Like
That's
AB,
fine.
Prime AB was a menace.
You're right. You're right. Freezing his feet. What was he? Public hot tubs.
Yeah.
He's crazy. Messing with Tom Brady's wife.
Yeah. Prime AB was a problem. He also played with a quarterback that is either under-respected or over-respected. He's probably never hit in the right realm, and played as the primary target earner for a long time.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, but also that just goes to show that how crazy he was and what Lev Bell turned out to be. That Mike Tomlin just was containing a circus.
Yeah. Yeah. All of them. Like, you got James Harrison.
Mm-hmm.
You got Ben Roethlisberger himself.
Yeah.
Pouncey going after. people curb stomping them.
Yeah, you're not
Like,
wrong.
like that whole Steelers organization, they draft problems and Tomlin just makes it
I
work.
think that's what makes his streak even more impressive is like the stuff he deals with, like the players he's had to deal with through the years.
I, I
Great talent, but
I don't know his prior job and everything, but that man most definitely had a time where he worked as like a prison guard.
right. I was gonna say he was like a prison guard. Yeah,
Like
I, I was gonna say what's the actual like? I was gonna say like a detainment officer or something like a
mhm.
parole officer or something like that.
I
Dealing
don't
with
know how he keeps
hooligans.
it. Well, I mean, even Pickens now
Yeah, I know.
and like Deontay. Like, now that he's on the Ravens, Deontay's a problem too. What is happening?
Good. In Mike Tomlin, we trust. Well, Joe, we just made history. I don't know if you know this. Longest intro ever. 11
It,
minutes.
it's because it's a Monday and we're confused.
That's fair. Just another manic Monday.
Yes.
I wish it was Christmas and we were sleeping.
I mean, I'll be sleeping whenever I want, and I'll wake up whenever I want tomorrow. Well,
That's fair.
not whenever I want, but yeah.
I'll wake up at 5.
I I have my family Christmas. That's all I know.
Just another manic Monday. Well, I guess we better
Hit it.
giggity. I hit myself in the eye.
That was last night's drinks.
Can you tell that I changed my hat?
Mm-mm.
I can because this one is, first off, this thing is more like it hit me in the eyeball. This one's a little bit bigger. See, this one's like lower on my head.
That one's like more fit for me, is what you're saying.
No, this one is more fit for me. This one is like just the top of your head. This would not fit you.
None of them would fit me. I don't know what you talked about.
Oh,
People use my hood at work, like they'll put on my welder's hood, and when I try to put it on, it just like it like goes like that. And
COVID.
I'm like, what do you mean? Like, how are your heads so small?
COVID, Joe.
No.
Oh, well, we are slacking hardcore, Joe. We did all that talking and we didn't even update any banners or anything like that. So let's just do it on the fly. Let's talk last week. Let's talk last week. And then tonight is the Saints and Packers, which go Pack go, I guess. I don't know.
Give me I need like 70 points from Jordan Love in fantasy.
You know what's crazy is my receivers are coming back from fantasy. Hollywood Brown, Brandon Cooks.
Dude, I went up against Jaden Daniels, Saquon Barkley, and Jonathan Taylor in the Dynasty League. No chance.
Well, if Jonathan Taylor did what he did last week instead of this week, then you'd been fine. Because last week he was dropping the ball before the end zone. This
that
week
would have been
he was like
18 more points. That would have been 18 more points for me.
Yeah,
you're closer to me. Less for him.
Yeah.
I would have beat either of the two in the other side of the playoffs, but I got matched up against those monsters this week, so that was great.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you didn't get eliminated because both your quarterbacks were on a bye week.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then there's nobody available. Like,
no.
At week 14, there's nobody.
No, it's a dynasty league.
Well, no, I'm not. I don't mean our dynasty. I mean my other one.
Oh, I dropped 2 hundo in my other league.
Oh, oh. But if it's any consolation, I am going to get like 5th in my league, in my other one,
Heck yeah.
because I'm gonna be the one guy who like they did a consolation bracket, and that's what I'm in. And I've already won it. 2 weeks, 232 to 179.
Nice.
So kind of laid the smack down there. But Justin Jefferson had like a total of like 5 touchdowns, I think, in those 2 weeks.
So this week, right? Our playoffs is just 1 week game. I scored 213 to 153. And the other playoff matchup was 168 to 138.
There you go. I don't like
So,
analytics because apparently this guy has a 1% chance to win, but he has no more players. So they think Christian Watson is just gonna fumble 17 times because I'm up by 70.
I need the Packers to drop 43 to get 43 points as a defense in order for me to beat Shea. So everybody put your futures on the Chiefs because every year Shea has won the championship, the Chiefs has won the Super Bowl.
So she's going for a 3-peat.
Yeah.
So is this championship week right now?
It's only a 6-person league, so it's just quick.
So what you're saying is
I had
Shea is the greatest dynasty of all time.
I had Hurts get hurt, so that kind of killed my chances.
Don't make excuses.
Yeah.
Injuries are part of the game.
I know.
Injuries suck.
Yeah, him getting me 4.5 points really hurt my team.
What if the Packers do get like 3 pick sixes and then just get 40 points and you lose by 3?
Yep.
Like the Chiefs, like you'll make it close, but at the end of the day, they'll find a way to win.
Yep. It's fun. It's fun.
Well, there we go. Whew. So how do you feel about the free kick, Joe?
I mean, that's fine.
I love it actually.
I only have one issue that happened in that game, and it was, well, 2 issues. There was the one that was the horse collar tackle on Herbert,
where he face masked as well.
where he face masked the shit out of him.
Yeah.
I'm like,
it should have been offsetting.
I'm like, that drove me nuts. But then there was a non-called roughing the passer on Bo that I don't understand how it wasn't roughing the passer. Like, he got hit below the knee from a dive.
Did he crawl?
No, it was a dive. I'm like, how is that not called?
He's not Tom Brady.
I was like, if you hurt my fucking quarterback and it's not called, oh boy.
The offensive lineman Joe's coming out.
Like we blew that game.
Yeah, I mean, shouldn't have never lost that game.
Pat Surtain, honestly, he looked still hurt.
Yeah. But wasn't it like, what was it, 27-13 at halftime or something like that?
Yeah.
Because of the free kick, which was awesome.
And no semblance of a running game. It needs to, they got to do something. Like, sign guys off the street, do whatever you got to do. Like, if these guys aren't working, cut them. Get them gone. You got to find some semblance of a running game. To have no running game at all for a rookie quarterback, it's the hardest thing in the world. Like, even Drake May on the Patriots has Ramondre Stevenson, who's at least can do something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you have a young guy, you have to have a running game. If you don't, it's going to be miserable. And I would say we're the worst running team in the entire league. Like, if it's not for Bo Nix running, I don't think we have any rushing game. If you take out Bo Nix's rushing yards, I think we are probably the worst in the league.
Maybe.
Like, I would trade our running back room for any running back room in the league.
You want Rico and Zeke?
Sure, I would take them over who we have.
No, you can't have Rico.
I would take them over who we have.
You can have Zeke though.
I would add him. I'd take anybody.
I saw the Zeke in the Tampa game. They gave him a pity touchdown. I was like, "Aw."
Yeah.
Like they gave the Zeke the one. They did the 1 yard rush, but with Zeke.
Yeah. I don't know. The Broncos will go nowhere without a rushing game. It'll be nice to get to the playoffs if they can pull it off, but
Well, just beat the Bengals.
yeah.
Well, I mean, that's all you're really gonna do: beat the Bengals, eliminate the Bengals.
Honestly, I don't really even want them to, but that's just.
Well, this is the time you want them to. Then they get that experience.
Nah.
Just playing, even if they get their butts whipped.
I don't think playoff experience is all what people think it is.
I mean,
don't
it
think
is for a rookie quarterback.
I don't think going to a game just to lose. Like, I think getting a playoff win is the playoff experience that matters.
Oh, who's to say they wouldn't win?
They wouldn't.
You don't think they could beat the Bills?
No.
The Bills were a lucky fumble backwards into losing to the Patriots.
Yeah,
the Patriots are a worse football team.
That's a division game.
Yeah, but the Patriots are by far worse.
That's a division game.
And you never know. You never know. Any given Sunday, Joe. Josh Allen looked a little banged up too.
Yeah, because everything relies on him.
Mm-hmm. He is Superman.
Yeah. I don't know. This team, I don't know that I want them to make the playoffs. I'm happy with what we've done so far. If we finish the season missing the playoffs, if we finish the season making the playoffs, either way, I'm happy. I'm happy with what I saw this year. It's growth. That's all I cared about.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, positive thing about the Cowboys. They didn't
Rico's
quit.
a stud.
They didn't quit.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Bears, they quit.
Yeah.
The Cowboys could have quit, but they didn't. Even last night when they were mathematically eliminated from the playoffs before the game started, they could have packed it up. They didn't quit. Like, I mean, is Mike McCarthy going to be the coach next year? At this point, I think he will be.
Yeah.
But they're playing for him. They haven't quit. I just think they had a bad case of injuries, like the Niners. Also leave mathematically eliminated. And it happens. Sometimes you go through the injury bug.
I would say you guys are third, but you're in strong third of injury bug catching.
Yeah, that's fine. But I mean, they started
Lions and Niners are at the top of the list. Nobody's like them.
Oh, I agree, but the Niners were offensive players mostly. The Lions are definitely defensive players, and the Cowboys mostly defensive players and a couple offensive players along the way. Like, I know that, and the Niners, what they had. Oh, and the Chiefs are pretty injured too. If you just look at their receivers.
Yeah, a receiver they are, but
and then Pacheco was out for a while. They had to resign Kareem Hunt, and so yeah, no, I'll take that third most injured team. I'll take that. I mean, but none of those other teams lost their quarterback.
Yeah.
Like that's the tough. Like you can live with missing a Debo or an Ayuk. You can manage. Just to throw out an example, if they probably would have managed if they lost Purdy. Actually,
I think all three of them lost the most important person to their team.
Oh yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
This season,
I agree with that. Yeah.
I don't think the lines have been the same since they lost Hutch.
No, their defense is atrocious.
Yeah.
But hey, the one thing they do, they're still fighting.
Mm-hmm.
They still fighting kneecaps.
I don't think the lines will be the same without Montgomery either.
I think it's
I think he's the glue of that offense.
That's fair. I love Monty. I love Sonic and Knuckles. Which, by the way, I want to see Sonic 3. No free sponsors, but I do want to see it. Anywho, I think through the course of the season, you can tell what's going to be a team's Achilles heel in the postseason.
Mm-hmm.
And last year, it was the same thing with the Lions.
Mm-hmm.
Campbell's aggressiveness.
Mm.
That's what made them lose. If they
Their Achilles heel is their defense.
well, I meant like the play style too. Because
Yeah.
they play to not only win but to win big, and they'll keep everybody in a game that's out of hand.
I mean, when your defense is that hurt, you kind of need to.
Well, they weren't that hurt at the beginning.
Yeah, but the reason they've continued to do it, I think, is because the defense is that hurt.
Yeah, no, now they have to do it, but they didn't have to do it previously. But it's like also his analytics, his fourth downs, like some of them make sense, sure.
Yeah,
But
he's
like,
a psychopath.
yeah, but like him in the NFC Championship game, they blew that lead. They would have won if he kicked one field goal.
Yeah, but
instead of going for it.
He's a
Yeah.
psychopath, and I love it.
I love it. I love Campbell. I love the Lions.
Don't you bring back soft boy mentality. Don't you turn this soft boy mentality new league BS. I want the psychopaths.
That's fair. That's fair, but that's ultimately what
yeah.
you know.
And Dan Campbell is the only psychopath coach left. He's a psycho.
Fair. Hey, if it if it works, it's great. But when it doesn't,
bring back Rex Ryan too. Damn it!
Kicking
somebody
kicking the random onside kick, like when you have to. First off, change that. Onside kick should be allowed to be surprise.
100%.
That's stupid.
100%. I hate that new rule.
Secondly,
I despise it.
That's the dumbest rule change. I don't the kickoff. What I can live with the kickoff.
Yeah.
You have to alert them about the onside kick is ridiculous.
That's just some soccer.
And you can only do it once or in the second or at the end of the second or half or the fourth if you're trailing.
Yeah, I can't stand that rule. I hate it so much.
That doesn't make sense. So first off, the Saints literally won a Super Bowl because of that.
Mm-hmm.
So let's correct that. Leave the kickoff. I don't care about the kickoff. That doesn't bother me. I think it's weird. Whatever. It also maybe doesn't bother me.
It drives me nuts on Madden. That much I'll tell you.
It probably doesn't bother me at all because Turpin is the most return yards every kickoff. He's at like 33, which is like the most all time for a season.
Yeah,
he averages.
I hate it in Madden.
I don't even have this year's Madden. Crazy.
I hate the new rule in Madden, but yeah, the onside rule that needs to be gone.
Yeah, the onside rule is stupid.
ASAP.
Yeah, stupid. That's about all I got. Also, we didn't really talk about any other games, but that's fine. We're a bunch of idiots. That's fine.
Yeah,
we're cool like that.
We have nothing in our brains. My brain is fried. I have no idea what's happening anymore.
Hey, I got some baseball news, Joe.
Goldie of the Yankees.
Yeah, there you go. How do you feel? Yankees get everybody? Isn't Goldie like 35 or some shit like right now?
Yeah. I mean, he's still a good player. He's a first baseman. You don't need a whole lot of youth and athleticism there.
That's nothing. Where's Rizzo going?
My thing with the Cardinals is, like I said last week, they're going to get rid of everybody because they're not making money. Well, you're not going to make money because you're not putting forth a team that people care to watch, learn about, go to the games. Like, I have no desire to go to any game. There is not a single Cardinal that I adore. No, I don't care. I am a Cardinals fan. I've been a Cardinals fan my entire life. I don't give a shit about the team. I don't care. You need to put forth a product that actually calls to your fan base in order to have fans show up.
Yeah. Well, I saw my where Anthony Rizzo is going to go.
Where's he going?
Miami.
Good for him.
Took his talents to South Beach.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't come back to Chicago, Anthony. I don't even know where Chris Bryant is. Is he on the Rockies or Padres?
Last I knew, he was on the Rockies.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know where half of those 2016 Cubs are right now. It's okay. They got me my one ring. I'm happy.
I don't think I've been a baseball fan since freaking Mosaic took over.
Oh, Chris Bryant's contemplating retirement. He's got bad back pains, but
you love to see it. But you hate to see it. But the reason I'm saying you love to see it is it means we're getting super old. You hate to see it. You hate to see guys retire. You hate to see, the age cliff hit. You hate to see like their body, the wear and tear. But you love to see it because that means we're getting old.
What's crazy, Joe, is we literally watched the entirety of Tom Brady's career growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, we got all of Big Ben, all of Eli, all of Peyton,
mm-hmm.
all of Rodgers, all of Favre. We're old.
Mm-hmm.
My back hurts.
Mine actually really does right now.
If we're on this podcast longer than an hour and a half, my back's I'm gonna be hobbling out of here.
Mm-hmm.
But also this morning I did legs, and I did like what's it called? Drop sets. You just so you start doing one weight and then you drop weight and you basically just keep going nonstop. Only to stop to take off the weight. So I was doing what are they called? There's a specific squat, but I can't think of what it's called. Whatever. I was doing that, and I did 10. And I started at 425 pounds, and then I went all the way down to nothing. I ended up doing 100 reps, and when I tell you, I'm surprised I walked out of the gym. They should really offer courtesy wheelchairs for leg day.
I saw a TikTok, and it was like you get to pick 3 things, and like some of the options were like it was like a 400-pound bench press, like a 670 squat, can run in Ironman in 8 minutes or something. Like there were a whole different like in like there were a whole bunch of different things, right? And one of them was a black belt in jiu-jitsu or something like that. Yeah. And I'm like, and you get to pick 3. And there were people in the comments that didn't pick the black belt, and I'm like, are you insane? Like, I understand like lifting can be fun and like athleticism can be fun. It doesn't matter how athletic you are. If I have a black belt in that, it don't matter.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Like I think mine, when I picked them, it was the quick
Iron Man.
The Iron Man and the squat and the black belt is the ones I picked because I was like, you know what? How
much was the squat?
It was like 670 or something like that.
I bet I could rep that once. I feel like I could right now, today. Like if I went to the gym right now, I bet I could rep it.
No.
Yeah, I think I could.
No.
I think I could.
No.
670?
No.
I think I could.
A squat?
Yes.
Or a deadlift?
A squat?
No.
I couldn't do a deadlift.
Deadlift's easier.
That's all back, man. Ain't no shot.
I think the highest I ever got in my squat too was 615.
I feel like I could do 670 one rep right now.
I don't think you could. Saquon Barkley's like 600.
Yeah, he probably reps that out though. Like I'm saying once.
No, I think that's his is like 600.
Yeah, I could get it once. I could get it once.
I don't think you could.
I'm not gonna try it, but I could get it.
I don't think you could. Like my max at my body size with my thighs, my max ever when I was at college was 615. Ever.
Yeah. What's your point? What's your point? Oh, it was
No.
hack squat. That's what I did. I was repping 425 10 times plus everything after that, like nonstop. I think I could legitimately get here. How about 600? I could get 600 once,
That one, I mean, feasible.
maybe.
Feasible.
We'll see. It depends on how warm I am. If I get
feasible.
If I get a
Possible.
good warm up, got a decent spot, like you know, I'm obviously I'm wearing a belt. I'm not fucking up my back for this experiment. But I feel like I can get it. Oh, quick update on tonight's game. Packers already up 7-0.
Nice.
Actually, let me see. I don't know who scored, but I'm trying to see. It's not telling me. It's not updating. But
Oh,
definitely.
God.
What's up?
I just searched like a random strongman, obviously Mark Henry, right?
Mhm.
What his squad is. Care to guess?
Can I get like a will you give me one over under?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Mark Henry's like, is this just his like his one rep max?
Yes.
Or you're okay. Mark Henry's probably like 800.
Over. No, it's higher than what you're at.
Oh, okay. Is it over 1,000?
No.
Okay. 850.
No. It says 948 is raw squad.
Nah. How do you put it? How many plates is that?
No.
How do you even put that many plates on there?
I just Googled it, man. I have no idea. I'm like,
What in the heck?
what is a high squat? Like, I was like, what's like for a strong man?
Shit. Just with 6 plates, that's 270. Well, technically 6 plates is 315.
Mm-hmm.
When you add the bar. So let's see, 10. What? How many? How many is that?
I don't know, dude.
So 675 would be 15 plates,
Mm-hmm.
or 7 on each side plus the bar. That's 675.
Yeah.
I could do that once.
No, you can't.
Once.
No, you can't.
Once.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can do it once.
No, you can't.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. I could do 585 twice.
Disagree.
I could do it once.
Agree, maybe.
I'm saying proper technique, a good warm up. I'm not going in cold. I bet I could get it once. 675 once.
No. Zero.
I don't think I would ever try it.
Zero chance. Zero chance.
Hey, just like if it was 4 downs to get 1 yard, I'm getting that 1 yard.
I mean, that one I believe more.
If I was a quarterback and I had to get 1 yard passing, I'd get that too.
I think that's more believable too.
I'll just throw a screen pass.
I think that's more believable too. I think you're more likely to get the 1 yard as a runner than the passer.
Me too. Let's QB sneak it. I just think I could do it.
I don't think that's 0% chance.
I think I can get 600.
0% chance.
600
Well,
once.
600 once.
Yeah, 600 once.
2% chance.
Okay, so you're saying there's a chance. I get it.
2% chance.
I get it wearing the hat.
2%. That might up it to 2.1. I think the hat gives you a
what about a fresh shave?
2.2.
Okay, so right now that's what I'm dealing with right now. So with the fresh shave, no hat is 2.1.
Yeah.
But with the hat, it's 2.2.
Yeah, 2.2% chance.
What about get the beard all lined up? Does that add anything?
No. Honestly,
It's
letting
just
it go. Letting it go probably adds more.
so if I had like your scruffiness, then that's a
Yeah.
little bit more. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
But then I have the hair, so that negates more.
Oh, okay. So you're still balanced back out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So basically, shave my head, let the neck get a little dirty.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, I get it once. So Joe, I got you something for Christmas.
What's that?
Football.
Christmas football
Which
on Netflix.
I just want to throw it out there. I hate the idea of football on Christmas. I get why. I understand why. It's competing with the NBA. It's competing with. Pretty sure there's probably a bowl game or some shit on Monday.
That's the thing I dislike is it used to be that I watched bowl games on Christmas.
Yeah, and but I hate the idea of Christmas football because it's one Thanksgiving is our football day.
Yeah.
That's our football holiday. Christmas, there's too much going on. I'm probably not going to watch these games. I'm not even going to lie. I'm probably not going to watch them.
Well,
One, they're on Netflix. So
Christmas football is the reason I am a Sooners fan.
that's fair. College, NBA, I'm cool with that. The NFL should just care about player safety and not make 4 teams play 3 games in 10 days.
Yeah.
That's absurd.
Yeah.
Like absurd. Also, injuries suck, and Tank Dale's a dog. He caught that shit.
Yeah.
But it's just there's too much going on. Like I guarantee you I will not watch longer than 10 minutes of either one of those 2 games on Christmas. I guarantee it.
I'm guaranteeing it too. Because I think we're at
I'll check the score, but I'm not going to watch the game.
Yeah. If we were at my parents', I guarantee that I watched it. Because
Yeah, no,
my parents do.
Yeah, no, no. If it was something like if I wasn't busy, like I know for a fact. Oh, I thought I lost this thing. Asked the wife if she knew where it was. She said no.
It was plugged into the wife's thing or something?
No, it's just sitting right here. It's like I knew I saw it. I bought 2 more. See, I bought this one. They were like $4, so it's like it is what it is. But this is the one I knew I had. I didn't know where it was. It's so I can use a normal mouse instead of these suckers.
Mm-hmm.
So, but sorry, side tangent.
Tangent, emphasis on the I.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, no. Just leave Christmas alone. Honestly, like whatever. We don't need football Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I mean, yeah, we already have college football. So
yeah,
if you were arguing to get rid of college football too, then I'd have a problem because I need some football.
Just the NFL. It's too much, and unless Netflix is probably paying a lot to try to get them to stream, but that's another thing. Football shouldn't stream on 6 different platforms.
No.
And Red Zone should be commercial free.
100%.
I blame Scott Hansen. Just kidding. I don't blame him.
I blame him for not walking off.
Right? He's just like, you know what? I can't do this.
We don't lie to our people.
He apologized. I don't know if you saw that. He did a video on Twitter or X or Instagram or something saying that he didn't feel right saying not commercial free, so he said it, even though he shouldn't have.
Mm-hmm.
He should say it anyways. Even if it's not commercial free, he should still say it. Just because it feels right. Well, anyway, enough ranting about our stupid Christmas games. We're gonna pick these 2 games as well as our normal set of 5. but as a little spicier, we're also going to pick the spread. Dun, 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 dun.
The spread.
Yeah. So our first game, 1:00 Christmas afternoon, which I don't know if that's set to my time. So
It is.
probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So
noon
1:00.
for me.
1:00 Christmas. Kansas City travels to Pittsburgh,
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
and we have a 3-point spread.
Yeah. Kansas City's 3-point favorites.
I will tell you, I'm taking the Chiefs straight up to win.
With
Not saying
points.
no, I'm just picking the Chiefs to win.
Okay. Who are you taking with? We're doing this one with the spread.
I know. I'm just saying the Chiefs are going to win, and I'm taking the spread. Give me the 3.
You're taking the Chiefs with the 3.
Yep.
I'm taking the Steelers with the 3.
Dun dun dun.
Chiefs win. Chiefs win by 2.
Chiefs win. Steelers cover.
Yeah. Chiefs win by 2.
Okay. Well, technically, if the Steelers win, then you're also right.
Yeah.
So,
but
gotta love the spread.
Give me the points with the Steelers. Chiefs can't win a close. Can't blow any team out.
Watch this be the game that they just pour it on.
Probably will. Probably.
Then we have the next game is Baltimore. Is it in Houston? I think it is in Houston.
Yes.
I'm taking Baltimore to win, and give me the points.
I'm taking Baltimore to win and cover.
So you're taking the points too. Yep. All right. There we go. We got one different.
Yep.
I think the Chiefs will find a way to win by like 4 or 5.
I think, honestly, in all likelihood, it's probably exactly a 3. I would prefer it if it was a 2.5 spread or a 3.5 spread. I'd take the opposite way. Based on
that's weird. You don't really normally see just the even 3, right? It's usually like 0.5.
Well, I think that means it's right because I don't know which side to take.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, but I will definitely take the Chiefs both Chiefs Ravens to cover, and then the Chiefs lock up the 1 seed, and that'll do it.
See, we need. Okay. Breaking it all down, right? We need the Steelers to win. Why? Because the Chiefs are playing for something next week, so they have something to play for against the Broncos.
Isn't this part of one of your picks?
Yes.
So you should save it for why you're picking that pick.
Okay.
You kind of hinted at it last week when you were doing that. You want to start the chaos?
I will get into it.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll get into it.
Broncos playing the Bengals this week. All right. So we're picking this game.
Oh, we're just going right into it.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I'm picking the Bengals. Reason being, I'm here for the chaos. Joe Burrow makes the playoffs, right?
If Joe Burrow makes the playoffs, MVP.
In order for Joe Burrow to make the playoffs, he needs the Broncos to lose out, right? Okay, so they're playing them this week. Give me the Bengals over the Broncos. That's number 1. Number 2, if the Steelers beat the Chiefs, right? The Chiefs have something to play for when they play the Broncos next week, so that they don't bench all their starters and they win that
game. But the Colts also have to lose one of their games. Because the Colts
maybe
because the path for the Bengals to make the playoffs is actually insane. Like they need the Dolphins to lose 1 of 3. I think the Colts have to lose. Well, it's 1 of 2. So they need the Dolphins and the Colts to lose 1 more, as well as win out, as well as now have the Broncos lose out.
Sure, one of those is happening too. Let's go.
Okay, so let me go ahead and jot this down. So so that's why he has the Steelers to cover, even though he knows the Chiefs will work some Taylor Swift magic and find a way to win.
Yes.
So I'm just for the sake of you want the chaos. I forked the Bengals, so I'm sticking with it. Denver's going to officially eliminate the Bengals.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry about it. Sorry about it. I'm not really sorry.
I just want the chaos. Let
Sorry about
chaos reign.
I mean, if Joe Burrow finds a way to make the playoffs, then MVP. He has to be. No, he wouldn't be, but still. Here, let's actually break it down. What needs to happen for the Bengals to go to the playoffs? Right now, their playoff probability is 10%. So you really want a lot of things to go wrong. All right. So the Bengals need to obviously win out. That's number one. They need the Broncos to lose out. They need the Dolphins and the Colts to leave. So I did say it all. They need the Dolphins and the Colts to lose at least one more game. The Colts' remaining schedule, the Giants and the Jaguars.
Hey, where's it at? Is it in Jacksonville?
No, the
Oh,
Jacksonville game is in Indy.
dang.
The Miami is in Cleveland and in New York.
How cold are those games?
Well, the Cleveland one I already looked up earlier before the show, and it's going to be like 55. And the Jets in New York is probably going to be pretty cold. But I think the Dolphins are going to lose one of those two. I just don't think the Colts will. But I like that. Is it in Jacksonville? I like that. But anywho, let's go into the rest of our picks. We already picked 3 of them. We got 4 more. So Thursday night we have the Bears, and the Seattle Seahawks.
Uh-huh.
In a game that means a lot for the Seahawks and a little for the Bears.
Correct.
You know what that means?
The Bears are going to lose.
Win.
Oh,
Because the Bears don't do anything right.
I'm okay. Okay. At the time of their wins, have they beat a team that had more than one wins yet?
I have no idea.
Because wasn't that a stat? Like at the time of their wins, I'm pretty sure every team they beat at the time of those wins only had one win.
Okay, let me fact check that real quick. Hey, well, they beat the Chiefs in preseason.
Okay, that's preseason.
Yeah. So they beat the Titans. Oh, I don't hold up. So who's your pick going to be, sir?
Give me the Seahawks. They played the Vikings tough last week.
That's fair.
Or yesterday. Not last week.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's weird. Mondays are weird.
Monday's a weird one.
Okay, so they. Ooh, wait. You're right.
Yeah.
Keck has been fact. But also,
They have more than one win. The Bears can't win this game.
True, but here's this. Here's this weird thing for you, right? So right after their last victory against the Jags,
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the London game or one of them.
Was that Germany? Didn't it?
No, it was definitely London. The
Oh,
Germany one was the Bears or the Panthers.
Oh, okay.
Wait, was this Germany? It might not have been Germany. I might be stupid.
I
But
thought they
anywho,
had a Germany game, but I don't know.
yeah, that was the Panthers and Bears, I think. And
Okay.
the Panthers won that, I think. No, the Bears did win that. So the Bears won 36-10 to the Panthers, 35-16 to the Jaguars, back-to-back weeks. Actually, they won 3 straight, 24-18 to the Rams, 36-10 to the Panthers, 35-16 to the Jaguars. Then they had the Commanders game, the Hail Mary.
Mm-hmm.
They got shit stomped by the Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
They scored 3 points against the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Lost on a blocked field goal to the Packers.
Mm-hmm.
lost in overtime to the Vikings by
Mhm.
3, lost by 3 to the Bears or to the Lions on Thanksgiving, which got their
Mhm.
coach fired. That whole fiasco. So outside of that, like they have been playing like legitimately. They're outside of those 2 Cardinals and Patriots games of their losing streak, their current losing streak.
Yeah.
They lost 3 games or 4 games by a total of 10 points.
Okay, and the Chiefs barely win their games. Are you picking the Chiefs to lose?
No, no. I'm just saying they're playing like not
They're
as
playing
fastly.
they're playing tough. But what have they beat a team that had more than one win this year?
Not till Seattle. Seattle's gonna be the first.
Okay.
Seattle's, but and then I just saw that they already played the Vikings and the Lions again, and the Vikings and Lions whooped their ass the second time around.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying they're a good team. I'm saying they're gonna beat the Seahawks. I don't know why. It's probably just because I had to pick or maybe I felt like I wanted to pick an upset, and I've already technically picked the Bears as one of my upsets.
Yeah. Could be. Could be.
That might be what it is. But anywho, yeah, give me the Bears, the Bears, the Bears, the Bears, the Bears, the Bears, the Bears. Well, all right. So going into the next week. Now we're actually going into next week. Got our favorites, our upsets, and the Cowboys game, which Cowboys game got flexed. Their
Yeah, it did.
prime time afternoon,
Yep.
the 1 o'clock game, which means Tom Brady's going to be on the call. I'm assuming that's the only reason why they flexed it.
Probably.
Probably because Tom was what was the game they were calling? Let me look that up. It was probably no. What? Wait, there's games on Saturday this week too.
Yes.
What in the shit show? There's
Yeah.
so much football.
Yes.
Stop it.
Yes.
I just was looking at 1 o'clock and I was like, oh, the Chargers play at 1 o'clock, and then I was like, Saturday. That's too much NFL. That's you're trying to.
Yeah. So for the Eagles Cowboys, right? It's going to be a battle of backups more than likely. Injuries suck.
Yeah, it hurts.
It hurted my fantasy team, Mr. Hurts.
Damn it! Why couldn't you fake a test? No, just kidding. Stay safe.
But it's too big of a spread. But give me the Eagles straight up.
You want to take them to cover?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say, whoa.
Give me the Eagles straight up. It's too big. 9-point spread is wild.
Yeah, with Hurts at quarterback, I maybe understand it more, but if Pickett, I don't see a 9-point spread.
Which maybe the odds haven't shifted because they're uncertain if Hurts will play or not. I don't know.
Okay.
But 9-point spread is insane to me.
At this point, I'm in delusional Cowboy fan. Like I've been trying to pick them to lose, but at this point, 9-8, pretty great.
9 wins is kind of good.
Yeah, 9 wins is better than 8 wins on that Mike Tomlin trajectory. Tell me, if the Steelers were right now 7-8, you don't think they would end up 9-8? I know you don't, literally, but
No.
they would find a way.
No.
They would find a way.
No.
They were 8-2, and you're like, no shot. No shot.
No. It's just
No.
not a good team.
I mean, if the difference between the Cowboys losing out and winning out is either the 13th pick or like the 17th pick. There's so many really bad teams. So
See,
they're
the
not
thing that
changing
bothers
it.
me, right? NFL, right? They're missed calls, right? In the game last week. If you're rigging it, why are we not rigging it so that the Broncos and the Steelers play each other? Why is it not Russ versus Sean again? Because we didn't get Russ the first time.
That's fair. That's fair. I not.
I
That's
want to
fair.
play the Steelers in the playoffs because I think we'd win.
But you don't want to make the playoffs. You want the Bengals to make the playoffs, Joe.
I know.
Pick
But
a side.
If we played the Steelers, I think we'd win.
So what you want is the absolute chaos of somehow the Steelers still winning the North
Steelers get
as the 4th seed.
no. Steelers get to 2 seed.
They're not going to get the 2 seed.
Steelers get to 2 seed.
There's no shot.
Steelers get to 2 seed.
The Bills are the 2 seed or the Chiefs are the 2 seed. There's
No.
no other scenario.
No, Steelers get the 2 seed.
Why don't the Broncos win and get the 6 seed?
All right, so Broncos get the 6 seed.
There you go. Maybe the Broncos didn't suck and blow it. What was it? Like you said, 20. It was a 20 to 27 to 13
point lead.
Yeah.
It's because we have no running game.
It's because the free kick threw you guys off. You guys were broken. You're like, yeah,
no, it's genuinely we have no running game.
It happens.
How do you ice a win? Run the ball.
Fair. Well,
but yeah,
anywho.
if we were doing spreads on this one too, I would be taking the Cowboys. But since we're doing it just straight up, picking the Eagles.
Cowboys definitely cover. If they don't cover, I might cry. If it was in Dallas, I would say there's no shot they cover, but it's not. It's in Philly.
Such a fair statement this year.
It's so weird. Like it's like the Packers broke them last postseason. But anywho, we got our favorites and our upsets. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna fact check this as well. I feel like I picked this favorite the most that I've done all season out of any team. But give me the Colts.
Yeah, you're just going up against the Giants there. I respect it. It's more that you're betting against the Giants than you're betting with the Colts.
That's true.
As a person who played the Atlanta's defense in fantasy this week in a league, that's a good bet to do.
Yeah. Also, it does look like I haven't really picked the same favorites, but I have picked the Colts 3 times, and I've been right. 2 so far, soon to be 3.
So for favorite, I decided I wanted to do 1-point spreads because it's fun. So I'm picking
the rest of the
Jags.
spreads.
I'm taking the Jags over the Titans as my favorite.
There you go.
1-point spread. Let's go.
There you go. Well, my upset, which will be my 17th consecutive different team. I don't know my record for upset, but it's not that good. Ooh, 7-10 on the year, or I guess it'd be 7-9 on the year.
Yeah,
that's not terrible. For legitimately picking a different team every week, I'll take it. We're adding to the list Vegas. I don't remember who they play, but
Saints. I don't hate it.
Oh yeah.
As a Broncos fan, Raider hater, I don't hate this pick.
Yeah.
I would never do it, but I don't hate this pick.
If you were to bet like all of the picks that we're doing, like how you wanted spread or whatever, the Raiders would be the one that would screw you.
Yeah. This one, I'd bet straight money line on this one. Like if I was a fan of a different team and didn't hate the Raiders, I would take this bet and run with it. The fact that they are, I'd run with it. The Saints, they have no offense.
They barely have a defense now, feels like.
Yeah. And for my underdog, I am taking the Packers.
Over the Vikings?
Yes. Just because. It's one.
I mean, that's fair, but I mean, I think this is one of the first years where I've seen the Vikings. I was like, they're actually very well coached.
O'Connell is an incredible coach.
They're a very good team. Their defense is outstanding when it needs to be.
Yeah.
Like they make the plays they need to make. Like Jay Jettis is Jay Jettis. Jordan Addison is a great compliment. He's a great number 2 to Jefferson. Darnold is Darnold, but he hasn't been seeing ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, wow.
I mean, he's got a good coach and a starting job.
There you go.
He was the number 3 pick for a reason. He's uber talented. He's got a good coach. Finally, he's not in New York or Carolina or wherever. He's in Minnesota. He's got a good coach. He's got a team around him. He is the starter. Honestly, I think we would have seen this in San Francisco if Brock Purdy wasn't there or something like that.
Yeah.
Like he's talented. All he needed ever was just a coach that could shape
A competent coach. Yeah.
Yeah.
KOC.
Honestly, I hate this pick, and I think I'm probably wrong, but I want it just because I want Ryan to trash talk Twan.
So just chaos. You want chaos in
Yes,
real life.
I
You
want
want
all
chaos
of
in the NFL?
I cheer for the chaos.
You want a plate for Christmas and it just says chaos, like mashed potatoes or whatever
Yes,
you put, you spell it into chaos.
Let chaos reign.
There you go. There you go. Well, yeah. Well, last week you went 4-1, Joe. So who knows? This week's a big week. This week's a big week.
Yeah.
So how do you want to do the spread thing? Do you want to do the ones for the spread? Like if the spread is correct, the pick was right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's all based on spread.
Just to verify.
Yep.
So if the spread is right, you're right. If the spread is wrong.
It's not 2 different picks. It's just one pick.
So if the Chiefs win by 2, you're right, I'm wrong.
Correct.
Okay, cool. Just to clarify, so there's no confusion for the listeners. And I'm also stupid, but Caitlin Clark is awesome.
Agreed.
That was a great transition. Let's bring it back, Joe. Our annual Christmas movies draft.
Annual Christmas movies. I've seen a little bit more Christmas movies through the year.
I had a question. I had a question for Shaylee, but I don't. She's not.
Shaylee is not even in the room.
She's not watching.
She's not even in the room.
Our only fan is not watching. She snuck out.
I did not see her leave.
I didn't either.
She was in the room earlier.
But she's not watching. Our only fan is not here.
She's not watching the Christmas. You're not. I'm gonna text her and I'm gonna be like, "You're not gonna watch the Christmas draft?"
I would text her, but I don't have her number. Should we wait for our only fan? Also, Brandon Aubrey is just really good.
Yeah. But you got first pick because you picked the closer number. We did 1 through 50. We messaged in the private chat. I picked Shay's favorite number, thinking that she would pick her favorite number. No, she did not pick her favorite number. She picked her brother's football number.
We should have also known that was an option as well.
I know it was an option, but that's very close to just being at 50. We're doing 1 through 50 to pick 42. You need to be dang certain.
Oh, there you go. Also, I really need to know how many of the movies that we drafted last year did you watch?
I have no idea. I don't remember.
That was Shaylee's goal last year, was to make you watch a lot of Christmas movies.
Not succeeded. That's what I will say.
Me too. So with the first pick, in the 2024 Christmas draft.
Okay.
Going to take Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. The Jim Carrey version, of course.
Dang.
That's 1-1 all the time. Doesn't matter who's picking it. It's number 1-1.
Nope.
What did you just change, Joe?
my 1-1 Elf.
Oh, all right.
Yep.
So I told you, Joe, before this draft started, I
Uh-huh.
wrote down 5 movies. I
Yep.
plan on getting all 5.
Okay.
My second pick, give me The Christmas Chronicles.
Christmas Chronicles. Okay.
It's a great movie. It's a great movie. I will actually be disappointed if I don't get all 5, because if I don't get all 5, then I have to like throw out a random one.
Ooh. Do I give me the Polar Express? Had to.
Never seen it. You know what? For my third pick, give me a new movie that I just saw last night for the first time. Red One.
Solid.
it
Solid.
was pretty good. It was very long and confusing and hard to stay in it, but it was fine.
I'll pick a better, newer one. Give me Violet Night.
That's pretty violent of you, Joe. Never seen it.
Good movie.
And then I'm going to just take very solid, very classic. Christmas Carol.
Okay.
Very good. How many of these have I taken from you?
1, 2.
Okay. You haven't taken any of mine. I'm so good, and I highly doubt you're taking my last one.
There are a few that I want.
If you pull mine off of my paper, I will actually be like, "How?"
There are a few that I want.
I'm willing to bet 100% the movie I'm talking about is not on your list at all.
Yeah.
But it's a good movie. Bah humbug is right.
Golly, which one do I want?
Did I take the Grinch and Christmas Chronicles from you?
No, the Grinch and Red One.
Oh, Red One was on your list?
Yeah.
Oh. To be fair, she did put it here. I don't know if you saw that, but I did. I actually left my original. I'm going to cover it up, but I wrote it down. So
give me Home Alone.
That's fair. I thought that was going to be your 1-1 or 2-1.
Yeah.
Or 1-2. I don't know. All right. So with my final pick, I think this is an absolute steal of a pick in the 5th round, which is crazy. But it's only there because I let it be there. Give me Christmas Vacation. That's a good movie. Have you seen it? It's pretty funny.
It's okay.
It's pretty funny.
Then I'm gonna go with an old timey classic of mine that I adore, Jack Frost.
There you go.
The snowman. He's the little boy's dad. Love it. Love it. That was actually my favorite Christmas movie growing up.
Joe is literally Ebenezer Scrooge, though, for real.
For real. No, I'm kind of the Grinch. To be honest, so the Grinch Stole Christmas, that's the real one, right? Not the animated one that you picked.
The Jim Carrey version, yeah.
Yeah. I would have picked the animated one.
Which one? The original?
I don't know. I have no idea.
The Benedict Cumberbatch one?
I have no idea.
There's more than one animated
no
one.
Idea.
The cartoon or the Pixar one? Or the DreamWorks one?
Words.
Despicable Me version?
Words.
You're terrible.
There's
a big moose.
It's been a long time. I like the Grinch.
I hate you.
I like the Grinch.
I hate you.
Um,
You don't even know who the Grinch is, apparently.
yeah, it's just that I like the Grinch. He's angry, hates Christmas. It's pretty great for me. And then about an hour into the movie, I lose track of time, get bored, and look at my phone, and that's apparently when he starts like loving Christmas. So I'm kind of glad that I quit watching anyways. It's pretty great.
So you like the movie because you don't finish it because it's boring and you don't see the actual message of the movie.
Hey, there's a reason I picked Violet Night.
I have so many questions. Who hurt you?
Life.
Like, oh, I love the Grinch. Just not the ending. That's too mushy.
Yeah.
And Joe's heart shrunk 3 sizes that day.
Oh, Polar Express is pretty cool. Home Alone's
He
pretty
hates
funny.
the Who's who goes out for all of it and exclude him in activity because of what he looks like. Dang, what is it? What? Wait, are you the real life Grinch, Joe?
Kinda.
You're not green though. If you are, you should
Uh,
see your physician.
mm,
Go
what's a physician?
to the doctor's, Joe. Get that gangrene checked out.
I don't know. I'm happy with my list. I got all of my top 5.
Me too. But I only wrote 5. Red
I
one
didn't.
wasn't actually even on my list. It was literally just because I saw it recently.
I got my top 5. I just did in a different order than what I was going to take them.
Yeah, my order would have been Christmas Vacation, Chronicles, Grinch, Red One, Christmas Carol.
I picked them based on how I thought you would take them away from me.
Oh, okay. She said I win the list and I also win the draft.
Nah.
Christmas Chronicles is so good. Either 1 or 2. And neither one of us picked the Santa Claus.
Santa Claus was on my list.
Yeah, it would have been on my list if I didn't throw Red One on there.
Santa Claus, I was debating between that and Home Alone.
Low key, Red One kind of weakens my draft.
Red One.
I mean, it's cool to have Krampus and the Witch and stuff like that.
Red One. I said. So we were watching it, and I called something in it, and I was like, and when I called that, I called something else, but that something else wasn't right. So I was just like, dang.
What'd you call?
I thought, well, I don't want to spoil things.
Okay. If you haven't seen Red One, stop listening. Pause it, rate 5 stars, and then come back.
No,
I'm just kidding.
I thought Chris Evans was Santa's kid.
Oh, that's not really a spoiler.
I know, but like his dad was never around. His uncle was Rick.
Yeah.
Like Rick and Nick.
Yeah, that's fair. Is the other thing you called that Chris Evans was a little boy at the beginning?
No.
I called that.
The other thing I was like, oh, The Rock, he's an elf. He grows and he shrinks. He's an elf. And then when he clicked his boots, she just looked at me.
So is Ant-Man an elf?
No, but like The Rock was an elf. And you can't tell me I'm wrong.
Oh, he wasn't an elf. It's ELF.
You don't know what size was his true size.
ELF, bro.
His true size could have been the smaller one.
ELF.
Yeah, his true size could have been the smaller one. You don't know.
You know what I do know? We're dumb. This is our first Monday episode ever. And we're also dumb. Yeah. But also ELF, Joe. ELF.
He's an elf.
Not elf. Not elf. ELF.
He's an elf.
E.L.F.
He's an elf.
You know what, Joe? Fight you.
I like my draft more. I do like your Grinch movie. I do like Red One. The rest of them, don't really care for.
Christmas Chronicles is so good.
If I don't know what Christmas Chronicles is,
I'm sure Shay has made you watch that one.
I don't know.
It's the one with
Do you want me to go through my list?
Sure.
My list of my 10 that I just marked in case you drafted some.
Sure.
All right. Elf, Violent Night, Grinch, Red One, Jack Frost, Home Alone, Santa Claus, Four Christmases, Polar Express, Die Hard.
Hey, I mean, when I looked up Christmas movies just for fun, it said Batman Returns, or Batman Forever was a action Christmas movie.
So I have no idea what this Christmas Chronicles is. Couldn't tell you.
I'm sure she's made you watch it. It's the one with what's his freaking name? It's on Netflix.
Ebenezer Scrooge?
It's got Kurt Russell as Santa Claus.
No idea. Is Ebenezer Scrooge? What movie is Ebenezer Scrooge?
The Christmas Carol.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that one either. I might like it because I like Ebenezer Scrooge then.
Well, there's a Jim Carrey version as well.
I might like it because I might relate to the Scrooge.
Well, watch it. It is on. Looks like it might be on Disney Plus.
I might like it because I'm
All right.
Scrooge.
Let's do one more score update and call it a day. And we can oh wow.
Whoa! Things changed fast.
That escalated quickly. We both said the same thing. 21-0.
Yep.
Crazy. It's barely in the second quarter. It's like the second quarter just started. I'm liking my upset pick more and more right now. So Joe's gonna watch Christmas Carol because Ebenezer Scrooge.
I might watch it just because Scrooge. I might lose interest when he's like, as soon as he's like becoming more festive, then I'll probably lose interest. But you know.
Also, we originally were gonna do like a draft for gifts as a 10-year-old.
I could only think of 2 gifts.
What was your 1-1?
Nintendo 64.
Oh, that wasn't my 1-1. What was your 2?
A boombox.
Damn. I mean, you win, I guess. I had a bike and Pokemon cards. Like a bicycle. At 10 years old, you were excited to get a bike.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to ride a bike at 10 years old. We didn't need to go down that road.
Yeah, I got a boombox when I was like 9-ish. And I got the Nintendo 64 when I was like 6. I think.
I had a 64. I don't know if it was when I was that. Well, I definitely had 64. But anywho, NFL, stop with the Christmas. There's too much football. Keep it on Sundays.
Also, stop with the onsides rule. Get rid of that shit.
Yeah, get rid of Christmas football, NFL football.
I want to see an onside every once in a while.
Have the surprise onside.
Having to let them know when you're going to do an onside, they're never going to happen. Stop it. Get some
help. Low key, let the lineman report as eligible just to you. Don't announce it.
Agreed.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't care.
Also, if a lineman is in the backfield, I don't feel like they should have to report.
Fair.
If you're not on the line, you shouldn't even have to report.
Also, did you see the Jared Goff stumble fake trick play? I feel like Ben Johnson just has a dream, and then he wakes up and he says, "Let's make that a reality."
Oh, speaking of dreams, Shay had a weird dream last night, and she's not in here anymore, so she can't tell me not to tell you about it.
And she's also not watching.
Yeah, so
traitor.
Yeah, so I mean, when I went to bed last night, she must have been dreaming about eating food because she was going yum 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 yum, like chewing. She did it for like 2 minutes.
Woo.
But like she was making the sounds and everything. It was hilarious. I enjoyed it.
Did you record it?
No,
You should have.
no.
You should. That thing would go viral on Vine.
She was laying in bed.
Nom, 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 nom.
Like she had to be eating something when she was dreaming. And we went to Hoo Hot today with her cousin, so maybe she was dreaming about going to Hoo Hot tomorrow or today. I don't know. She was dreaming about eating something. I don't know what it was, but
She was
dreaming
ready
about
for
it.
that the hot plate and the
Dude,
noodles or whatever.
Hoo Hot's so good.
Who hot is good. Who's hot? You hot. And so is this festive Monday.
Asta.
Get rid of Christmas NFL football, losers.